Hey everyone, my name is Emily Davidson, and today I'm here to talk with you about maintaining instead of gaining over the holiday season. December is upon us, which means lots of exciting things are coming up. Things like spending quality times with loved ones, cold nights wrapped up on the couch watching Christmas movies, and attending fun holiday parties. Unfortunately, this can also bring on unwanted weight gain as a result of minimal exercise because it's really cold outside and who wants to go running outside? Maximum consumption of unhealthy foods and drinks because we're going to a lot of parties and often that's what they're centered around, and hibernation due to the colder weather and shorter days. So this year we're challenging you to maintain instead of gain this season. So we're not going to tell you to totally forego drinking or skip anything that's unhealthy or miss out on the parties. You know, Christmas and the holidays are about having fun and spending time with your loved ones. So you can do that, but there are some smart ways you can go about it so you can maintain instead of gain. So today I'm going to give you some tips to help you really dominate this next month. So one of the problems with the holidays is that building healthy habits is hard. You know, it's hard enough when the sun is shining and the weather is nice outside. But during this time of year, you have to factor in cold weather, shorter days, and a busy holiday schedule. So that being said, it's very easy to get sidetracked and overwhelmed and just say things like, I'll just wait till January 1st. Why bother starting now? Or who cares? It's a party. But these types of thoughts allow you to rationalize bad behavior, because it's the holidays. But this can cause you to get down on yourself, panic about all the weight you've gained, and then eat comfort food to make yourself temporarily feel better. So it's a vicious cycle that's not good for your mental or physical health. So, like I said, the holiday season is all about celebrating togetherness and indulging in moderation. So, today we're going to tackle navigating the holidays. We're going to talk about smart ways to sneak in fitness, some healthy food swaps you can try, navigating holiday parties and traveling, and how to keep a healthy mindset. So, the first tip is to move more and stay active. We all know that consistent exercise can help us to avoid that holiday weight gain. So it's really important to use every opportunity you have to get your steps in. One of those things could be to take the stairs over the elevator at work or wherever you're traveling for the holidays. Another one is to take advantage of your steps when you're out doing holiday shopping. So holiday shopping is something that all of us have to do. So maybe you could park further away or take an extra lap when you're in the mall. Anything to get some extra steps in there. Also, if you're hanging out with kids during the holidays, whether it be your own or some nieces and nephews, offer to do an activity with them, maybe throwing the football or going for a walk in the woods. Just some kind of activity. It's something they'd enjoy too, and you can have some good bonding time as well. If you're traveling, plan ahead. Planning ahead can really make all the difference. One thing you could do is to bring a workout with you. So, for example, you could plan a 10-minute routine that you can do in your bedroom or wherever you're staying. You could choose 10 different exercises and do each one for 1 minute. So maybe squats, lunges, and push-ups. Those type of exercises that don't require any equipment. They're super easy and you can do them in a really short amount of time. Also, wherever you are, you can search for walking trails nearby. This is something you can do with friends and family, and it's a good way to get out of the house and get some activity in. If you're staying in a hotel, find out if that hotel has an exercise room. That's a great way to utilize it. If you have a laptop, smartphone, or tablet, bring it along with you and you can stream workouts online. So YouTube has a bunch of different workouts that are free, and there are several apps out there that offer the same thing as well. So I know most people out there have one of those items, so it's a great way to get activity in a really short amount of time. Bring resistance bands. So resistance bands are super lightweight. They travel really well, and they're a great way to get in some strength exercise when you have a few minutes. Make activity a group effort. So around the holiday season, there are usually a lot of walks and race type things that go on. So maybe talk with your family about doing one of those type things together. It's a great way to bond with your family. You get some good exercise in, and it's for a great cause. So I encourage you to look around your community, see what kind of events they have going on there. The bottom line here is that half a workout is a million times better than no workout at all. You can really accomplish a lot in 15 to 20 minutes. So it's better to do something than nothing at all, even if it's just a short little walk outside or a quick little exercise routine in your bedroom. Stay on track while traveling. So traveling can be tough. You don't always have a say in what you can eat on the road. You might be in a hurry, and there's typically not too many healthy options on the road. So if you are traveling and helping out with a dinner, offer to bring a vegetable side or a salad so you do have something healthy on the table. If you're traveling, whether it's in the car or on a plane, you can bring healthy snacks, things like granola bars or pretzels and peanut butter, trail mix, just something that's going to be healthier than McDonald's fries. Beware of the free breakfast bar. So if you're staying at a hotel, often they will offer free breakfast, which is super appealing, but the calories can really add up quickly. So when you are eating at a breakfast bar, just try and go for the higher protein options. Things like oatmeal, yogurt, eggs, bacon, those types of things are going to keep you full for longer, unlike the high carb options like the bagels, pastries, cereals. Those types of things have a lot of calories and carbs, and they won't keep you full for very long. Mind your beverages. So there are a lot of high-calorie drinks like hot chocolate, eggnog, and alcoholic beverages that are readily available during the holidays. And a lot of times these have a good bit of calories in them, so it can really kind of mess up your calorie count. So just keep these numbers in mind when you're deciding on how much you're going to indulge in at the holiday season. So you don't necessarily have to give up some of these options, but maybe you can trade them in for a healthier one. For example, instead of drinking a cup of eggnog, which has 350 calories and 20 grams of fat, you can choose something a little bit lighter like a glass of red wine or a light beer. It's also a good idea to drink water in between your beverages. This will keep you hydrated and also keep you more full so you won't overindulge on those beverages. So one of the great things about December is all the fun holiday parties that you get to go to. They're often centered around food and drinks and lots of fun, but sometimes they're not the greatest for your health. So a couple things that you can do to navigate the parties. One is to bring something healthy. So if you know that you're going somewhere that's going to have a ton of unhealthy options, bring something that's a little bit better. And healthy doesn't have to be gross. So you can bring something like a fresh fruit platter with a yogurt dip, or baked chips with salsa or guacamole, stuffed jalapenos, or you can even make a healthier version of a dip. So for example, a few weeks ago I had a football party at my house and my husband asked me to make a dip. So I looked up a few recipes and decided on this healthier buffalo chicken dip. So I told him about it. He wasn't too excited at first, but once he tried it, he really loved it, and so did everyone at the party. So if you don't want to be the person who brings a fruit platter, you can do something like that, and nobody has to know that it's necessarily a healthy dish. You can also snack before the party, so maybe grab a handful of grapes or eat a cup of yogurt before you go, so that way you're not starving before, and then you don't overindulge in everything when you get there. Be mindful of portion sizes, so it's not just what you eat, but it's also how much of what you eat that matters. So you can enjoy your favorite high-calorie foods, but just eat less of them. And one good way to practice portion control is by using a smaller plate. That way, you can have the unhealthy items, but you can't have as much of them, so it can really help you in that way. Also, if you're hosting a party, you can make each portion of your dish smaller. So for example, you can cut your pie into 12 pieces instead of 8, or you can make mini cupcakes instead of a full cake. Just little things like that can really be helpful. Wait before grabbing seconds, so it often takes your brain around 20 minutes to fully understand and get the signal that you're full. So maybe once you're finished with your plate, chit-chat with those around you and wait until you grab seconds so you can understand if you're really full or not. Decide where you want to spend your calories. So if you know that you're a dessert person and you're not going to give up that chocolate pie at the end of the meal, then strive to do better at dinner. So maybe don't get as much of the mashed potatoes, get more of the green beans and the vegetables, so you're saving calories there. Save the unhealthy stuff you want to try until the end. This kind of goes with the one before. So if you know that you love bread, maybe save that as the last thing you're going to eat so that you can have one piece of bread instead of, 5 or 6. Choose your alcoholic beverages carefully. We kind of went over that before. Just be mindful of how many calories you're intaking with the alcohol there because it can add a lot to your daily intake. If you are hosting a party, invest in some throwaway Tupperware so that way you can give away the food that's left over at the end and you don't have a ton of it sitting in your fridge and you feel like you have to munch on it for a week or so. And lastly, just be awesome the next day. Don't let one day ruin your whole month. Just do better the next day. If you overindulge, maybe exercise a little bit and do a little bit better at your meals. So I want to go over some healthy food swaps. Whether you're making a dish or trying to decide what to eat, here's some healthy food swaps you can consider for the holidays. Instead of using sour cream in dips or casseroles, you can replace that with non-fat Greek yogurt. So to get some perspective, about 1 ounce of sour cream has 60 calories, while 1 ounce of non-fat plain Greek yogurt only has about 15 to 20 calories. Instead of choosing dark meat turkey, go for the white meat turkey. It has less fat and calories overall. Instead of doing mashed potatoes, you could try something different like cauliflower mash. It has a very similar texture and flavor without all the carbs and calories, and it's super easy to make. If that's too out of the box, you could always try sweet potatoes or a sweet potato casserole. Instead of doing a cream cheese-based dip, you could do veggies and hummus or pita chips and hummus. It tastes great, it's full of protein, fiber, and calcium. Instead of using your traditional cocktail mixers, you could replace that with sparkling water or flavored water and add mint or fruit. It can add a lot of flavor without all the calories. Another idea is to replace gravy with pesto. So it has a lot fewer calories. It's really tasty, really fresh, and it has a lot of potassium and calcium as well. If you like to bake, you can replace sugar with applesauce or honey. And if you're a chocolate lover, try and go for the dark chocolate instead of the milk chocolate. It has a lot lower sugar, less calories, and more fiber and antioxidants. Lastly, it's really important to keep a healthy mindset throughout the holidays. The holidays are a time to enjoy with your family and friends, and you want to be able to enjoy all that comes with the holiday season. So in saying that, don't tire yourself out so much over the holidays that you're weary, burn out, or emotionally hungover once the new year begins. You want to be able to start the new year in a healthy way. So in saying that, listen to your body. It's okay to take a break and say no to a couple of parties or events if you're feeling overwhelmed and like you need a break. If you have a binge meal or don't make it to the gym, don't beat yourself up. One day isn't going to completely ruin your whole month, and you can always get up and just do better the next day. This season, be caring towards others, yourself, and understand that your wellness is a journey. And if there are some bumps or potholes along the way, that's okay.